Hello, welcome to another video, and I'm just going to give you a quick look round the garden again shortly, but just an update. Some of you may know I've been in hospital. I had a blood test last week. I wasn't feeling particularly well, and I was told by the GP to have a blood test. I went and had the blood test, and the following day, when they got the results, they phoned me and said I urgently need to go to the emergency department at hospital and pick up this letter on your way and show them when you arrive. And basically, I had a really bad infection that had caused some problems with my blood readings, and I was in a state of neutropenic sepsis, which means that obviously my blood level was so low that it could have caused some really dangerous situations for me. I do have blood cancer, which I've been diagnosed with for years, and on and off I get little problems here and there, and this was one of them. But yeah, fortunately everything sort of bounced back after treatment. I was in for almost a week, and everything's fine. So it looks like we're well and truly on the mend. But I thought I'd just give you a quick view around the garden. My wife's obviously been watering while I've been away, and yeah, a lot has changed. So I thought I'd show you and give you an update.
Well, before I went into hospital, I sowed some seeds with the grandkids. So we've got here some spring onions. I think these are pak choi, and we also have some swede and also some spring cabbage just here. They've all come up, obviously, some better than others, but there we go. Yes, we will have some lovely little seedlings to prick out shortly and bring them on a little bit. So very pleased that they've all shown their heads. Brilliant. Meanwhile, of course, the lawn has really suffered with the heat and the lack of rain. We have lost a lavender out of those little rows of lavender that little row of lavender I've put down. My little squash is doing okay. I have managed to get him to go up the trellis here. Hopefully he'll climb all the way to the top. But this is my little sweet dumpling squash. There are a few flowers appearing, so I'm quite hopeful we get some fruit at some stage. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to seeing whether I can get him to scramble all the way up the top of this little trellis that's next to the greenhouse. Fingers crossed, we will see what happens. Here are my French climbing beans. Not doing too bad. I've had a couple of pickings off of these now. I've actually picked some more today, so we've had 3 pickings in total, still flowering as you can see. And I have down at the bottom of the pot, just again before I went off into hospital, I did push some runner bean seeds down in, so hopefully they will be scrolling up the poles as the other beans finish off, but you can just about see them sticking their heads through there now. I've given this a really good watering today. But yeah, there we go. Look, I think we've got a few of them popping up. So once the French beans are finishing off, we should have the runner beans starting, hopefully. Well, that's the theory anyway. So yeah, quite pleased that they've started to pop up. Let's have a look in the greenhouse. Oh, first of all, here's my little volunteer tomato, which is doing well. My wife said it was leaning right over. She had to put a cane in to hold it up, so that's coming along quite nicely. I don't know what variety it is, it just appeared, so I thought I'd let it grow. My little peas at the back here, these are the sugar snap peas, and they're now coming up and starting to make contact with that little wire fence bit that I've put there. Now this is a bit of a tomato forest in here. I am going to give this all a bit of a sort out later on. Yeah, it's really gone a bit mad, but we've got loads of tomatoes showing. These ones I believe are the yellow cherry tomatoes. We've got the orange cherries and the red cherries at the back there. But both of the plants that are in these blue tubs, so either side of those red and yellow cherries, I believe they're all yellow cherries. And yeah, those 4 plants were given to me by Stacey at work, so very pleased that they've all come up so well. I've had to give these a little bit of a sorting out because they're so vigorous and all over the place. The one at the back there, I believe, is San Marzano. Well, apparently so. I bought it, when I bought all of my tomato plants off a lady down the road that was on Marketplace. That's what she told me that one was. So we will see. This is my tumbling Tom that's in a hanging basket. It never did get to hang up on the bracket, and I think the chain on there is well and truly buried in amongst the plant at the moment. But as you can see, quite a few fruit appearing, and there's loads and loads of flowers on, so I think we're going to get a lot of tomatoes off of this plant. There's my cucumber. I did pick one off of here last night when I got home, and as you can see, it's doing well and clambering up there into the other greenhouse. These tomato plants are the Alicante. They seem to be doing very well. Quite a lot of fruit on them, particularly this one down the back here. Very, very pleased with how they're doing. But like I say, I'll need to give all these sort out, tie them all in again, water them. I'll be doing that later on today, because they've had a little bit of a growth spurt as well. But there, as you can see, the fruit's starting to ripen on the end one. And loads of tomatoes. I'm not sure what's happening with my cucumber. The one in here is the same as the one in the other greenhouse, but it seemed the leaves have got very pale compared to the other one. It's climbing well, although I don't think it's climbed any more since I've been away. Strawberries are finished pretty much, and yeah, I think these are well and truly done for this season. I'm hoping they are going to push out some runners, but I haven't seen any evidence of that yet. And I think one of the plants is actually gone altogether. I think it's died right off. There's my dahlia bed, which is coming to life. I noticed we got a volunteer tomato in here as well. I will eventually pull that one out. Yeah, if you look at this end one here, it looks like that's completely died off, which is a shame. There's no greenery on that whatsoever. Courgettes are romping away and doing very well. Looks like I will have a couple to harvest off of here very shortly. There we go. There's one on the other side somewhere I saw earlier. So we've got 2 green courgettes, and also the beetroot in between is really doing well. Yeah, 2 green courgettes and a yellow one. There's another fruit on the green courgette. I'll probably pick those tomorrow, I would think, and have a trim up of the leaves. The yellow one, which is this one here, doesn't seem to have done anything much really. But who knows, it might shine later on and produce some really nice fruit. But yes, all happening. This area here, I've actually ordered a couple of those little metal raised beds for, off of Temu. They had a special offer whilst I was scrolling through my phone in hospital. I saw that you could get 2 for the price of 1, basically. I am thinking of getting rid of these cold frames. Pear's doing very nicely, as you can see. They're coming along a treat. And there's the other pear tree next door. Yeah, so they're doing well, but yeah, I'm thinking of getting rid of those cold frames and having beds all the way around. I'm not sure what this is. This is an onion of some sort, or an allium, or something along those lines. Any ideas? I will be digging this up to put the beds in eventually. And just to show you how hot it's been while I've been away, these are completely melted into one, look. So it looks like they'll be going in the bin. Yeah, very, very hot. The chilies have suffered. And I think the sweet peppers doing okay. Nikki's done a great job watering while I've been away. But yeah, these the peppers, particularly that Padron one's been completely fried, so I think that's going in the bin. How's this for a bit of resilience? Look at this tiny little plant and the chili that's on it. And a nice bit of colour showing in the garden as well, which is always lovely. And I can't believe I was talking to Ali from the Rusted Garden about hummingbirds, and we were talking about hummingbird hawk moths, and I said that I've seen them before. They're just so rare to see here. And as I was having a sandwich lunchtime, one appeared on the verbena down the bottom, and I managed to just about get a bit of footage of it. I'm playing it a few times so you can see it. But yeah, very, very rare to see hummingbird hawk moths. Just a shame I couldn't get a better bit of footage, but there we go.